Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest for the day is with us now. We request you all to give her a huge round of applause and stand by welcoming her into our midst. Thank you. Please be seated.
What we call the beginning is often the end, and to make an end is to make a beginning. The end is where we start from. Good evening, esteemed guests, respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Ma'am, teachers, proud parents, and most importantly, our graduating students. It is our privilege to welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the A-level graduation ceremony of ISWK Cambridge. Today, we celebrate not just an academic milestone, but the years of perseverance, growth, and countless memories that have shaped our graduates into the individuals they are today.
This evening is dedicated to honoring their journey, their achievements, the bright future that awaits them. So without further ado, let us commence this grand celebration.
And now, the stars of the evening make their grand entrance, each step echoing years of hard work and unforgettable memories. The audience is requested to rise in applause, celebrating this symbolic march forward. Each face reflects a story. Of determination, laughter, sleepless nights, shared dreams, and deep friendships. This is not just a walk, it is a passage from one chapter to the next. As they move forward today, they carry within them courage, resilience, and hope. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life that you have imagined. Let this moment remind us all that every step we take, no matter how small, brings us closer to the lives that we envision for ourselves. Dear graduates, walk tall. You are not just stepping into the future, you are shaping it. As Lady Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Graduates, I request you to kindly take your seats.
Thank you, graduates and audience. You may all take your seats. I think we have a small technical glitch. The graduates somehow forgot where they had to sit. It's fine. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the point in time where we were to hear from our esteemed president, Ms. Gargik Chugh, unfortunately who got held up by a traffic snarl. So we will await her presence. In the meantime, she has requested that we continue with the program. So we will be moving on to the next segment after the president's speech while we await her arrival very eagerly. I hand it over now to Ira to take you on to the next part of the segment.
It is my proud privilege to introduce our chief guest of the day, Ms. Zara Abdul Amir Saeed. Ms. Zara Abdul Amir Saeed is the Chief Risk Officer at Oman Arab Bank with over 15 years of experience across several leading banks in Oman. In her current role, She leads the bank's risk strategy and governance, helping navigate an increasingly complex and fast paced financial environment. Ms. Zahra graduated from the University of Warwick in the UK, where she studied mathematics, operational research, statistics, and economics. She later earned her international MBA from IE Business School in Spain, one of Europe's top ranked business schools. She is also the first Omani woman to earn the Financial Risk Manager certification from GARP. During the COVID 19 pandemic, she further pursued her passion for learning by completing a data science and machine learning program from IMD. Ms. Zahra thrives on continuous learning and enjoys being part of this dynamic era where AI and technology are constantly reshaping the world. She is deeply passionate about inspiring the next generation to embrace change with curiosity, confidence, and a commitment to growth. Values she hopes today's graduates will carry forward into their own futures.
A plant, like knowledge, flourishes when nurtured with care. To symbolize growth, wisdom, and sustainability, we request our principal and vice principal to present a small token representing this very thought to our chief guest, Ms. Zahra Abdul Amir Saeed. Please also welcome Amna and Cartesian of Grade 1. The creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. May this gesture reflect the seeds of wisdom and perseverance that our students have sown during their time here.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Light is a symbol of wisdom, positivity, and hope. To mark this significant milestone, we invite our chief guest, principal, and distinguished guests to light the ceremonial lamp, ushering in the brilliance and success of our graduates. This serene moment will be accompanied by a soulful piano performance by Manav Taylor, who will be playing the famous piece Experience by the renowned Italian composer Ludovico Einaudi. The piece, with its poignant crescendos and reflective tones, beautifully captures the essence of transition, of endings that lead to new beginnings. Let the music and the light together illuminate the path ahead.
While our teachers light the path and our students walk it with purpose, there are visionaries who ensure that the journey itself is meaningful. One such guiding light is the president of our school management committee, Ms. Gagi Chug. A true advocate for holistic education, Ms. Chug's leadership has consistently shaped an environment where learners are empowered to thrive, explore, and grow beyond the classroom. We are honored to invite Ms. Gagi Chug to address the gathering and share a few words with our graduates on this most special occasion. We request you, ma'am, to kindly come up and address the audience. Thank you.
Good evening. Namaskar. Salam alaikum. A very warm welcome to all of you here. Our esteemed guests, parents, staff, members of the school management committee, and of course, the young graduates. I don't like this. Can I take this? Yes, ma'am. Sorry, guys. I don't like that. You know, I've been a teacher. I don't like standing behind that. I like to be out there in the front. So once again, a very warm welcome to you. Class of 2025. Congratulations, you've made it! Today is your day. All about you. You know, when I told my son that I'm going to address a bunch of young 17-year-olds, he told me that, oh, Mom, really? Please, for heaven's sake, do not give them pearls of wisdom. They are not interested in listening to it. They get very bored. So I'm going to try, and I say only try because, you know this? I can't help but shower a little bit of wisdom here and there. So if I do that, please bear with me. I'll try not to. I'll try to be brief, and we will only celebrate you. Today is, as I said, your day. It's a day of your achievement, your reflections, and your new beginnings in life. And on behalf of the School Management Committee, I'm honored to share this special moment with you and your parents. Today marks the end of a beautiful chapter of your life and the beginning of an exciting one. Over the years that you've been here with the school, you've not only grown in terms of knowledge, but also in terms of character. You have laughed, and you have definitely stumbled through the way. But every single time, you've come back stronger than before. And through it all, you've matured into young adults, ready to take on the world. We are proud of you. We are proud of the people that you are becoming. Thoughtful, kind, curious, resilient. And as you walk out of these gates today into your next chapter in life, always remember this. Do not ever underestimate the power of your story. See, here I go. Pearls of wisdom. Grab it. It is your journey. These were the words that were shared by Michelle Obama, and it reminds us that your journey, every challenge, every triumph is uniquely yours. It matters. It not only has the power to shape your future, but it also can inspire others. The world out there is complex. It's not going to be easy. But then, it's your generation's world to shape. So go out there, shape it with courage, lead with kindness, and hang on to the values that you have built up here. As I said, we are extremely proud of you. We believe in you, and we're waiting to hear about the future that you create for yourself. Class of 2025, the path for you from here onwards is only upwards. So go out, grab the world, and make it yours. Every day, try and do something, some achievement that the you of tomorrow will be proud of. Congratulations to you once again. God bless you. A big round of applause for the class of 2025. Thank you. Please do give me feedback about what I can tell my son. Yeah, please. I need it. I need some validation from him too. So give me your feedback, okay? Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am. The journey of an A level student is not just about academics. It's a tapestry woven with years of laughter, late night study sessions, shared dreams, and bonds that feel more like family than friendship. For many of our students, this has been home since their very first day of school's inception. Each corridor, each classroom echoing with memories of their growing years. As we reflect on this chapter, we're reminded that life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. This evening, we invite you to walk down memory lane with us through a heartfelt video that captures the spirit of this unforgettable journey. Accompanied by a soulful and deeply moving performance by our school choir with their rendition of the graduation song. This is a tribute to the laughter, the tears, the growth, and the legacy of a class that has left an indelible mark on our hearts. What a truly melodious and poignant performance that was.
Henry Adams once said, "A teacher affects eternity." He can never tell where his influence stops. Guiding, inspiring, and shaping young minds, our principal has played a pivotal role in the growth of every student here. We now invite our respected principal, Mr. D.N. Rao, to share a few words of wisdom with our graduates.
A very good evening to one and all. Dear parents, my dear teachers, and honored guests, and my dear friends. Friends, here today the students who are going to be graduated, a special day for all of us. It's immense pride and heartfelt joy that I extend my warm welcome and congratulations to the graduating students of A level from the Cambridge wing of Indian School Al Wadi Al Kabir. Today marks a special significant milestone in the lives of our young scholars, a moment that symbolizes not just the successful completion of a rigorous academic journey, but also the beginning of new aspirations, new responsibilities, and new dreams. You have displayed resilience, perseverance, and a commitment to excellence that truly embody the spirit of ISWK. We are deeply honored to welcome Ms. Jahra Abdul Amir Said, Chief Risk Officer at Oman Arab Bank, as our chief guest this evening. Her presence adds immense value to this celebration, and her inspiring journey stands as powerful example of leadership, determination, and excellence for our students to look up to. Dear students, as you step into the world of endless possibilities, remember that education is not just about knowledge, but also about character, compassion, and the courage to create a better future. Carry forward the values you have imbibed here: integrity, empathy, and curiosity as you continue your learning journey beyond these walls. To the parents, thank you for your trust and partnership. To our dedicated teachers, thank you for being guiding force behind each student's success. To our graduates, soar high, stay grounded, and never stop learning. The world awaits your brilliance. Congratulations once again to each and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. And now, the moment we all have been waiting for, the much awaited graduation ceremony. Go forth, the world awaits your light, with dreams as vast as stars at night. We request Ms. Parul Singh, our IGCSE AS and A level coordinator, to kindly announce the names of our graduates as they step forward to receive the memento from our esteemed chief guest and principal. Thank you.
I request our team to kindly hand over the blue gowns to our dignitaries. And whilst they get ready to take their places on stage, A-level graduates, I'm afraid I must address you one final time. So, yes, I have yelled and screamed and cajoled and joked and talked with you all in the hope of one thing, that while you have had guardians at every step in the school, these guardians may not be there with you physically in the real world. But remember, we are there with spirit. So while you have strained against these chains that have held you back from doing your own thing, we hope you realize one day that these were meant so that you stick to the path that is correct. Thank you so much for being exemplary students, if I may use that word, and thank you for making each and every one of us extremely proud. Thank you, audience, for your patience, but we want this moment to be very special. So we are going to make sure that it's not going to have any glitches. I would request the A-level graduates to please line up. I'll call your names out so that we are in the correct order. We will start with Adrian, followed by Advait, then Anne Rose, Blessy, Dhruv. As you can see, we are going alphabetically. Dylan, Guneet, Lakshman, Pritisha, Ruchit, Samarth, Ananya, Krish, Rohan, and Siddharth. I think I've trained them pretty well. One instruction and they are in place. Thank you so much, esteemed dignitaries, and we will now commence with the awarding of our mementos. We start with Mr. Adrian Mithram Pancharatnam, offered admission to the University of Swansea for Mechanical Engineering, active in basketball and music, with distinctions in Grade 8 Piano and Grade 5 Theory of Music. Adrian, I request you to stay on stage in the corner, so for a group photograph later. Next, we have Mr. Advait Ratna Dharmendran, represented ISWK Cambridge at the World Scholars Cup 2024, participated in inter-house basketball and the English Week, a steady and involved member of our school community. We now have Miss Anne Rose Abraham, with an offer for BCom CPA at Christ University, winner of Inter-School Chess, ISTF Vocals and Athletics, School Vice Captain, Gavels Club President, and MUN Delegate. Congratulations, Miss Anne Rose. Miss Blessy Anna Thompson, with offers for biomedical science from 4 universities, including Dundee and the University of East Anglia, former House Captain, current editorial advisor, and the founder member of the School Charity Club. We now have Mr. Dhruv Ashish Kolte. He has held the roles of Sports Captain, Agni House Captain, the Best Delegate at the ISWK IMUN, participated in the DELF A1 and A2, the Canadian Math Competition, and the Art Beat held in school. Mr. Dylan Riley Menezes, Vayu House Captain, represented ISWK Cambridge at the WSC 2024, member of the school band Augmented Fifth, having represented the school at multiple events. We now have Miss Guneet Kaur Mongia, with offers from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, the University of Birmingham, the University of Leicester, Brunel University of London, City of St. George's, University of London, Swansea University, and the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology. World Scholars Cup Global Qualifier, Silver Medal and Gold Medal Debater, the head of the broadcasting channel of the Indian School Wadi Kabir, Cambridge. Congratulations, Ms. Guneet. Next up, we have Mr. Lakshman Mohan Raman with offers for Bachelor of Aerospace Engineering from the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology and the Emirates Aviation University. Played inter-house basketball and handball and is the school activity captain. Congratulations, Lakshman. We now have Miss Pritisha Bhatnagar, who has received offers for pursuing Bachelor in Design, Animation and Atlas, as well as Bachelor in Design, Animation and VFX from Whistling Woods International and the Skill Tech University, ISDI. She has participated and sold artworks at the Muscat Art 2024 and the Oman Convention and Exhibition Center, and has also had a solo exhibition at Alphorn last year in December. Now we have Mr. Ruchit Devraj Karnik with offers from University of Sydney for Bachelors of Advanced Computing, New York University Shanghai Computer Science, University of Wisconsin Madison BS Computer Science, Arizona State University Engineering, and the University of Michigan for Engineering. Well done, Ruchit. And now our school head boy, Mr. Samad Pramod Pujari, with offers from Durham for a 3-year LLB, King's College London for a 3-year LLB, OP Jindal University for a 5-year LLB, WSC TOC Champion 2023, 12 golds, 4 silver, 2 team trophies and 1 individual trophy. School captain and founded the legal club at Rastea. Well done, Samarth. Miss Ananya Gupta with offers from Sydney, the University of New South Wales, Glasgow and Warwick for engineering. Interned at OBLC Oman and the Nishkam High School. Class representative for the current academic year, Delft A1 and Japanese A1 certified. Thank you, Ananya. And now we have Mr. Krish Sachin Kamath, now committed to doing a major in artificial intelligence at the Carnegie Mellon University. Head boy for the previous academic year, who has led multiple student initiatives and sports teams. AI intern researcher with the New York Academy of Sciences, Fluency AI and Heurisco AI. Congratulations, Krish. We now have Mr. Rohan Thota with an offer from the University of Alberta for biochemistry. Has represented Indian School Wadi Kabir, Cambridge at WSC 2024, member of the school cricket team, contributed to the charity drive with an independently run stall. Congratulations, Rohan. And now we have in absentia, Mr. Siddharth Somesh Shankar with offers for BTech Mechanical Engineering from Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dubai, BMS College of Engineering, Bangalore, Mahindra University of Hyderabad. Currently, he is representing Oman at the Under-19 national cricket team at the ICC Asia Division 1 World Cup qualifiers. Collecting the award on his behalf is the class teacher, Mr. Harris. I request all the A-level graduates to please come up forward for a group photograph. Half of you to one side, the other half on the other, please. Thank you. Thank you, A-level graduates. You may take your seats. I request our dignitaries to please remain on stage for a set of special felicitations. A-level graduates, please take your seats, and those on the stage to kindly remain for the next set of special awards.
We invite those on stage to remain and present special recognitions to our learners with outstanding recognitions. Success is not the position where you stand, but the direction in which you're going. Excellence deserves recognition. This year, we have a few remarkable individuals who have gone above and beyond, showcasing extraordinary achievements. I request Parul ma'am to announce these illuminaries.
We begin with Miss Mannat Ajmani, class of 2023. Class of 2024, pardon me, for securing third place in Oman for best across 3 A-level exams in the June 2024 series. Currently pursuing her BSc Honours course in Math and Business at the University of Edinburgh, Mannat is the beacon of academic excellence. We now have Mr. Ruchit Devraj Karnik. His remarkable accomplishment will take your breath away, securing first place in Oman for best across 5 AS level exams, top in Oman for AS level mathematics, and the Cambridge High Achievement Award in accounting and economics, all in the June 2024 exam series. Without a doubt, it is a remarkable feat. And now, Mr. Krish Sachin Kamath, our shining star, who has secured a place at the Carnegie Mellon University, a feat that has made ISWK Cambridge preen their feathers with pride. He has secured third place in Oman for best across 3 AS level exams in the June 2024 series. Well done, Krish. Now, Mr. Dylan Riley Menezes, the bassist of our school rock band. This quiet young man rocks the stage and has made ISWK Cambridge proud with his remarkable accomplishment. Top in Oman for AS level computer science in the June 2024 series. I request everyone to come up for a group photograph. Dylan. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Jinay Prashant Bafna, our scintillating tech genius who secured the third place for Oman, best across 7 IGCSE exams, and also received the High Achievement Award in Combined Science in the June 2024 series. Accepting the award on his behalf are his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Prashant Bafna. Congratulations, sir and ma'am. Students at the back, we request you to come up for a quick group photograph. Krish, Dylan, Ruchit, Mannat. Ruchit, come this side. Thank you all so much. You may all take your seats. Thank you, dignitaries, for doing the honors.
Every graduating class has a voice, a representative who speaks from the heart. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. This year, that honor belongs to our valedictorian, Rujit Karnik. We now invite him to deliver his farewell address.
Good evening to our respected teachers, principal sir, vice principal ma'am, and all the dedicated admin staff present here. Proud families, and of course, the remarkable graduating class of 2025. It is a privilege to stand before you this evening as we gather not to merely mark the end of a chapter, but to celebrate the learning, growth, and resilience that have defined our years together. This ceremony is not just a moment of closure, it is a moment of reflection, of gratitude, and of looking forward. And if there's one lesson I take with me from this time, it is this. The journey isn't just a road to the destination. The journey is the destination. We often chase milestones, marks, medals, universities, and awards as if they're the real prize. But in truth, it was never about that A star in maths or that one winning moment. It was about the nights we spent confused and caffeinated, the chaos of group projects that somehow turned into friendships, and the inside jokes that made classrooms feel like home. It was about learning how to think, how to laugh, how to fail, and how to get back up. None of this would have been possible without the people who stood behind us all along, our parents. Whether it was calming our nerves before an exam, waiting patiently outside our school gates, or simply believing in us when we didn't in ourselves. The parent community has been a constant source of strength. Your resilience, humility, and constant support have shaped us more than you know. I owe so much of this journey to my family, to my father, who always showed me the right path, and more importantly, told me to never take stress and always work calmly. Your support has been one of the key pillars responsible for me standing here today. To my mother, who kept me grounded, reminded me again and again not to slack off like the rabbit in the tortoise and hare story, and who somehow managed to be both brutally honest and incredibly loving at the same time. And to my sister Anushka, who insisted I say this. It is only because of my sister that I was able to achieve everything I did. Well, she's probably not wrong. Her constant joy, ridiculous jokes, and unwavering belief, disbelief in me made every step easier, lighter, and a little more fun. To my teachers, you made this journey worthwhile, each in your own unique way. Ankush sir, thank you for taking me from just good at math to the best in Oman. Every class of yours was as informative as enjoyable. And the homework, well, let's not get into that. I'll never forget your golden rule. Never trust yourself, only trust your calculator. Words of wisdom that I may just get tattooed someday. Nakul sir, you were a masterclass in controlled chaos. Whether it was harshly marked assignments that left us Googling the meaning of mercy, or your epic multitasking, teaching us, answering a call, and searching for the dong for our MUN on another tab. We never knew whether to take notes or to just sit in awe. And somehow, in the madness, we learned. You're proof that brilliance can look like a 15-tab Chrome window. Lakshmi ma'am, your classes were a business pitch and comedy show rolled into one. You made ratios feel exciting and human resource management fun, or at least you tried to. and the examples, you could explain the demand curve using pizza, BTS merch, and cricket balls all in the same sentence. It was brilliant. You made business not just a subject, but a living, breathing, and entertaining thing. Gaurav sir, your classroom was our escape. The top class humor, or should I call it high altitude humor, because your humor often flew so far above our heads, it needed air traffic control. like this one. But amidst the laugh, there was discipline, structure, and a sense of consistency that we all quietly admired. The scary looks after someone didn't complete their homework is actually what instilled discipline in me. And Sophia, ma'am, it is difficult to find the right words. You helped me think clearly, speak confidently, and express myself with precision. The way you organize thoughts and ideas still guides me, and in fact helped me write this very speech. Though you are no longer with us, your legacy lives on in every student whose voice you helped shape. We carry your memory with love, respect, and immense gratitude. To the many teachers I didn't name, you have all been a part of our foundation. Whether it was your subject, your advice, or your quiet encouragement, you helped build us. We remember you and we thank you. To the admin staff, you are the unsung heroes. You made everything run while the rest of us just scrambled around. You solved problems before we even knew they existed, and you did it with grace and patience. Thank you for being the engine behind the scenes. So as we step forward, let's not just chase destinations. Let's appreciate every part of the journey, the highs, the lows, and the unexpected turns, because that's where life truly happens. Let's remember that growth isn't found at some final checkpoint. It's in every obstacle we overcame, every conversation that shifted our perspectives, and every moment we chose to keep going. The journey is messy, unpredictable, and sometimes absurd, but that's exactly what makes it beautiful. So take risks, get things wrong, learn, unlearn, and through it all, stay curious, stay excited, and enjoy the ride. Congratulations, class of 2025. The journey continues, and it's only getting better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ruchit. What's a celebration without rhythm and joy? Martha Graham once said, "Dance is the hidden language of the soul." A dynamic dance performance set to a medley of two powerful songs, Believer and Thunder. This inspiring routine is a celebration of resilience and self-belief, encouraging everyone to keep pushing forward, even when life gets tough. A reminder to believe in yourself, no matter the obstacles. So sit back and enjoy a spectacular dance performance by our very talented students.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took at me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Lightning and the thunder, 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 thunder. Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. was lightning before the thunder. Kids were laughing in my classes while I was scheming for the masses. Who do you think you are? Dream about being a big star. They say you're basic, they say you're easy. You're always riding in the backseat. Now I'm smiling from the stage while you were clapping in the nosebleeds.
It's fine, ma'am. What rhythmic synchronization. Audience, may I humbly request you to give them a big hand? And also, on that note, it is indeed an honor to have with us today our esteemed chief guest, Miss Zara Abdul Amir Saeed. We request you, ma'am, to share your thoughts with our graduating students. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. What a brilliant evening. Thank you for having me. Principal, respected teachers, proud parents, and of course, our 2025 graduates. Thank you for having me today. It's a true honor to stand before you on this remarkable day. Today is not a celebration of certificates and grades. It's the journey, it's the potential, and seeing the qualifications and the approvals you all have, it is a potential and growth that we are looking forward to. You've turned the final page of one chapter, and now you hold a pen to begin the next one. And I assure you, you've started very well, and you are going to have a fantastic bestseller if you continue to write with your heart, your intention, and the courage you have started already. Let me share with you a moment that shaped my career. So when I graduated from Warwick University, I would like to think not long ago, but many of you weren't even born. So, so after graduating, I got an offer from HSBC, and I had to choose between two positions. I had to choose between finance or risk management. The finance role came with a higher salary, and even a shinier job title. The kind of thing that you would like to put it on LinkedIn, post it, have some likes and thumbs up and whatnot. But then, here's what happened in the interview. Because I already had the offer, the interview manager took it a bit lightly, probably. He interviewed me, but asked very simple questions and casually drifted to small talks. He gave me polite smiles. You know, he kind of thought, she's in, why should I bother? And it felt easy, almost too easy. Then I went to the other corridor, and I had to meet the risk manager. Now, he was a bit bigger in size, but more importantly, he started asking me really tough questions. He challenged me, although bear in mind, he already knew I was in, but he still challenged me. He wanted to assess me. He paid me lower, but then I had a moment of reality. I had to think it through. Was I here to take the easy route, or am I here to challenge myself? So I decided to take risk management. And I think it was one of the best decisions I've done in my life. I'm still a risk manager, and this is how I ended up being a chief risk officer in one of the banks here. I was thinking about if I go back in time, what would I say, what would I tell myself, the younger me, so I can speak to the younger graduates today. And I thought I got a lot of advices along the way. But one thing I wished people told me or re-emphasized along the journey, that success is not linear. You won't go from graduation to dream job, to dream life in a straight line. Sometimes you'll move forward, but at other times you might move sideways. And at times it even might feel like you're going backwards. And that is okay. I assure you, it is okay. You're not failing here. You're learning things that you cannot capture in your resume. The patience, the adaptability, the emotional intelligence. And I tell you this as someone who is a hiring manager. This is what I look in the person. CV, today everyone can put a fantastic CV through AI and ChatGPT. But it's these success traits that go beyond the CV. And this is what you learn in the challenging time. So don't panic if your plan doesn't go exactly as expected. You're not falling behind. You're just taking a different route. But I acknowledge you live in a challenging time different than ours. You face much more complex challenges than we did in our times. Today we live in a world of perfect edits. Filters are everywhere. Flawless Instagram stories, ideal life posts. But here's the truth. No one posts about their anxiety, and no one applauds their failure. You rarely see the nights of self-doubt, the rejection, the confusion, and the unfiltered chaos. You only see the highlight reels, and you don't see the work behind the wins. And in the comparison trap, it's easy to question your worth. So if there is one thing I wanted to remember today, that technology is not a problem. And social media is not our enemy. The problem is if we make social media and technology control us rather than empower us. You have more resources, knowledge, and success than any generation ever before. Use these tools to learn, to build, and to connect with purpose. Let technology be your tool, not your identity. Finally, to the parents and teachers, thank you for building the foundation for these young minds to rise. And to the graduates of 2025, this is your moment. You're strong, you're capable, and you are enough. Don't wait to become someone else's definition of successful. Be the version of your own successful. Be bold, be curious, be real, and I will quote, lead with kind. Write your story with courage. Go out there and shine. And I wish you all the best. Congratulations once again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. As a token of our appreciation, we request Principal Sir to present a memento to our chief guest, expressing our gratitude for her presence and inspiring words.
Thank you, sirs and ma'ams. As we near the conclusion of this beautiful evening, it is time to express our gratitude. Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. We now invite our school captain, Samarth Pramod Pujari, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, Chief Guest Ms. Zara Saeed, distinguished dignitaries, Principal Sir, Vice Principal Ma'am, the sleep-deprived teachers who nurtured our minds, the anxiety-ridden parents who raised and, well, tolerated us, and to my past paper-solving maniacal classmates who have now officially upgraded from students to survivors. Firstly, I'd like to sincerely thank our chief guest for the day for her insightful address. Ma'am, thank you for reminding us that growth lies beyond comfort and that success isn't just a straight line. Your story, with its bold and well deliberate turns, your words didn't just inspire us, they equipped us for what is to come. Thank you so much. I could say that it feels like yesterday that we walked through these doors, but well, honestly, that's not true. It feels like hundreds of exams, countless sleepless nights, and a pandemic ago. I'm sure there is some denial and disbelief that we are graduating. Some of us are questioning our luck, while the teachers are questioning why the contracts didn't include hazard pay. Today, let's take a moment to acknowledge those very teachers, the real architects of our journey. To Eamon ma'am, our beginning and our end, you taught us in 5th grade and are still teaching us in A levels. You've seen my cricket breakdown. You've seen our class wars. You've seen identity crises and still believed we'd make it. You're our first class teacher and the one constant in a sea of syllabus changes. To Deepa ma'am, who never hesitated to call us Amul babies at PTMs. You were terrifyingly punctual, ruthlessly disciplinary, and completely unforgettable. Your stare could straighten up spines, and yet beneath the steel exterior was someone who genuinely just wanted us to grow. To Gaurav sir, our gym bro and grammar enforcer, the alligator who snapped at incomplete French summaries and started the trailblazing school-uniting French weeks, where we sang, danced, cooked, and a few of us probably poisoned someone's ears with our attempt at jazz. To Aisha ma'am, the keeper of black stars and beanbags, our class teacher who taught history through oversimplified videos and discipline through diplomatic stares. To Ankush sir, the man who taught us to trust our calculators. Well, ironically, you did make us doubt ourselves when we typed the numbers into them. And sir, you survived Siddhar's Mamba mentality, and for that you deserve a standing ovation, honestly. To Nakul sir, economics teacher by day, meme by reputation. Your graphs live longer on the board than most of our friendships, and your immune reels made you more popular than most reality stars. To Lakshmi ma'am, our business whisperer, whose pen had no mercy and whose clues during Teachers' Day were negotiated like stock options. It was insider trading, to be fair. You taught us more than just to give knowledge points, but to critically evaluate and analyze everything that we come across. To Parul ma'am, our fierce, fair, and frighteningly efficient madam. No phones, no shortcuts, and definitely no mercy. Your words cut cleanly through the chaos and sometimes us. And yet, your unexpected P substitutions were the closest things we had to divine intervention. And thank you for the Swa Samarth. It's lived on for 4 years and I hope it lives on for many more. To Haris sir, our class teacher and resident philosopher, your balance, you somehow balanced stolen calculators, stolen time, and occasionally, well, stolen sanity with a blend of dry wit and quiet wisdom. In a classroom full of entropy, sir, you were a steady constant, and we are better for it. To Shrija ma'am, the one who turned invites and certificates into art, you are our CS teacher, our photographer, our in-house designer, and the go-to answer when someone asks Krish or I, who let you into the elevator? To Hakim sir, who took P lessons and turned them into private martial art lessons. You made sure we could dodge both dodgeballs and comically large knives. To Daniel sir, the man who tried to shape our music taste and ended up accidentally shaping a legacy instead. Sir, with your guidance, the school's first official band, Augmented Fifth, was born, and which in turn has turned our lunchtime jamming into standing ovations. To Sindhu ma'am, our probability and mechanics master, you taught us the odds and still believed in us, even though the odds for us were tragically, tragically bad. To Shakil sir, basketball guru and Panipuri aficionado, sir, we'll never forget the inter-house games that became our personal NBA. To Sri sir of Uchchal Haral fame, whose classes were poetry in motion and discipline in silence, who rooted for us in leadership roles. Your contribution, sir, has gotten me to the stage today. To Maha ma'am, who gave us the A, U, E of Arabic, even if the rest of the alphabets never quite landed, ma'am, you really did. To Praveen sir, whose algebraic pyramids turned us into maths archaeologists, well, while we never really did get the maths, sir, the method, we did really love the method. To Bikram sir, who taught us the art of bending over backwards, literally and figuratively, whether it was stretching our muscles or our patience, he always made sure that we remained flexible. To Anil sir, who crushed us at chess and cricket alike, you made strategy look effortless and beatdowns look educational. To Munir sir, the librarian with the strength of a Marvel character and the trivia of a quiz master, no one could arm wrestle or outwit you, sir. To Suresh sir, who's, wow, echoed like validation, even when we handed him a modernistic stick figure-esque, can't call it a stick figure, but still. You never let us stop creating, sir. To Archana ma'am, who ensured that we wouldn't just stand awkwardly in the next few years of our lives, whether it be a party or in a club. We'll never forget the bhangra, and definitely we cannot forget how we had to wear gloves because the guys refused to dance with the girls while touching hands. To Achal ma'am and the entire ABLE team, who demystified this entire application process that has been on our heads for the past year and made sure that we don't have to stay here, much to our teachers' reliefs. You built us up meticulously for the next steps of our academic journey. To Persis ma'am, who I hope who can hear this from the US, who taught us maths and life in equal parts. You are strict, motherly, and always 5 steps ahead of our shenanigans. To Sophia ma'am, who taught English like it was sacred, but wielded sarcasm like it was punctuation. You left us too early and we miss you, ma'am. But be assured that in every essay we write, we still try to earn your invisible approval, and every decision we make shall be based on your threshold of wants and needs. To Nambi sir, our tech savior and HDMI hero, you are the only one who trusted us with wisdoms and iPads, which we promptly then used to watch Fortnite montages. But well, we miss your calm, your kindness, and your quiet war against all system errors, made be human or digital alike. To you, our teachers, who have raised us with tempered anger in words, affection at hearts, and benefit in mind, we sincerely say thank you. For all the late nights, for all the sarcasm, and for all the times you, well, unreasonably believed in us, even when we couldn't believe in ourselves. You taught us more than just subjects. You have taught us resilience, you've taught us teamwork, and most importantly, how to laugh at ourselves when things just don't go our way. You didn't just shape our minds, teachers, you have helped shape our very character, and for that we will be eternally grateful. As for my classmates, Adrian, the human highlight reel, the guy who can shoot a basketball, compose a piano piece, and write a thesis on anatomy, if only he didn't make the rest of us feel like we are wasting our time with regular hobbies. Commit to one thing, Adrian, you make us all look bad. Anne, known her since 3rd grade, since Miso, and honestly, I think she's always been trying to steal the spotlight. Every Gables Club speech and vocal performance is a mini Broadway show for her. And if only she wasn't so good at it, we might just be mad at her. Ananya, the overachiever who became class rep the first election she could. We all knew you were destined for leadership the way you know how to boss us around, and somehow you make it look easy, though the state of our class boards argue otherwise. Advait, the chill dude who literally could sleep through anything, played guitar, made everything sound better, and said, hey, bruh. Like it was just another everyday serotonin boost. Thank you for timing the window, by the way. We will never forget the flying plushie. Blessy, the calmest of us, with an inspiring choice in books and novels, who blesses us with her contagious cheeriness, and the one and only person in the class who has readable notes and handwriting, which really doesn't fit with the entire medical vibe that she has. Dylan, the man who plays every instrument but somehow still managed to sneak in time to play Krunker and Minecraft with me during online classes. He told me not to say that part well. So I emphasized it. If there's a life hack of doing everything and still looking cool, Dylan, it's you. Dhruv, sweetest human alive, runs 10Ks like it's just a stroll through the park and makes the rest of us feel bad for even trying to get up in the morning. But hey, Dhruv, keep being the ray of sunshine that we need. And we very much need it. Most of us don't open our eyes until 8 a.m. So. Guneet, the dancing dynamo who gave 0 compliments until she hit us with the ones with the class boards. The girls got fantastic ones. The guys were sarcastic. I felt my life flash before my eyes. Keep doing fun stuff for the school, she said. When did I start? Krish? Don't know him. I don't know him too well, so I'm not sure what to say. I think he went bald a couple times in 6th and 9th grade. He's a resident AI entrepreneur, MIT reject, who turned Garba instructor. With Krish, consistency is key. Consistently, horribly annoying. He once gaslit a teacher that I was missing. We were in another country. It was 3 a.m. in Oman, and my parents were called to find. He knew exactly where I was. Lakshman, the only guy who could walk into school for the first time and immediately get elected as class rep. I think it was in his first month or so. I salute you, my captain. Thank you for being the activity captain that our school needed for this year. Sorry for kidnapping you on your birthday. Pritisha, the quiet one with the most entertaining notes. Pritisha doesn't just study, by the way. She narrates the syllabus. And how can we not mention her pure artistic talent? I draw too, but one look at Pritisha's tablet tells me and teaches me how it is best to not compare yourselves with others, how you should be satisfied with your own work. Ruchit, the guy with perfect grades and 0 chill. When Ruchit is not writing past papers, he's getting them corrected. But beneath that genius exterior lies a pretty normal guy who I've come to be close with, and that's all you're getting out of me. You have gotten enough on stage. But always remember, gang. Rohan is the guy with the most atrocious haircuts, according to me. That should never be attempted. I've known him for almost 10 plus years, since Miso. And while some question if he's leading an underground empire or just extremely into questionable fashion choices, he's one of those people you can't ignore, and I will send my regards to Dagestan. Siddharth, the lagged in international cricket playing seg-gen and our local mama mentality preacher. The man who inspires me to never break the bro code. The man who always finds a bright side to every situation, especially on Republic Days. From doing Orange Justice in 6th grade guys to the Krunker during online classes, it's been quite a journey. The throwball matches that felt like the Olympics, WSC in BSM in 2019, the beginning of our global domination, the no checkpoints miracle of March 13th, the chaos of online classes, the Wahiba trips, plural because apparently one wasn't enough, the mock trial with Mike Oxlong, the first MUN, The Purple Day, the charity work, the council elections, and the dedication, the pure dedication of putting up banners which had to be removed by taking apart the wall. Well, he did win that year, so I can't complain. Hey, I got you back, sir. Every moment, guys, every joke, every tear that we have shared together is a chapter of my life that I'll carry with me forever. And I sincerely thank you all for it. You all have shaped me in ways that I could never imagine, and in doing so, have shaped each other's lives as well. Together, we've made our parents and teachers proud. Well, at least we tried to make them proud. We've shown them what real hard work and growth looks like and helped them master resilience and patience in turn. So I guess that part they should thank us for. From the laughs to the late night stress relief sessions to every single milestone, you have made these years unforgettable, my friends, and thank you for being part of this incredible journey, our journey. To the school managing committee, Madam President, Principal Sir, and Vice Principal Ma'am, thank you for placing your faith in us, for allowing us to grow, not just as students, but as individuals with our own voices and purpose. To Gagi Ma'am, thank you for your relentless commitment, for being everywhere all at once, and even at the most unexpected moments, you'd ask us about ways our school could be better, and truly, it shows. It shows. The commitment shows, and the amount of times you've tried shows. To Rao sir, thank you for being our unwavering foundation, sir, for championing our every wild idea with the kind of enthusiasm that made us believe we might actually could just pull it off. You are the yes we needed to believe in ourselves, sir. Thank you. And to Soumya ma'am, thank you for carrying the weight we didn't see, for your steady hand behind the curtains, your quiet determination, and your endless and very patient support that made our chaos look somewhat choreographed. Thank you so much. We thank you all for giving us these platforms to express ourselves, for the patience to let us stumble, and for way more second chances that we all honestly deserved. You've given us the environment to grow, to fail, and to learn. And for that, we are deeply thankful. To the admin department, thank you for turning our chaos into something resembling order. From circulars to certificates, permissions to perfectly timed reminders, you've juggled it all with a calm only legends possess. To the support staff, thank you for always keeping the school running smoothly and for cleaning up our messes, both literally and metaphorically, with unwavering grace. You've been the quiet force that kept this place running, and we'll always remember the role you played in our journey. And lastly, to the real MVPs, our parents. You stayed up to make the last-minute projects that we forgot to tell you about. You hoped when we refused to. You endured the countless tantrums, the silence, the eye rolls, and the emotional roller coasters that we teenagers put you through. You are our silent champions, our unwavering support. And today we stand here today, not just because of our efforts, but because of the love and sacrifice that you have made to help us become who we are. And here in this beautifully chaotic journey, this story that we have written together, we thank every single person who's unknowingly become a co-author of our memories. You've been the quiet edits in our margins, the highlights of our dull days, and the plot twists we never saw coming. You've shaped who we are, sometimes with love, sometimes with tough love, but always with meaning. And as we turn the pages to our next chapter, know this, we can't just walk away. We carry you all. In the laughter, we echo the advice that we shall repeat, the dreams that we shall chase. Thank you from the deepest part of who we have come to be. And if it feels like you're losing us, don't. We were yours first. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Samarth. We now request the audience to stand up for the national anthems of Oman and India. Kindly stand at attention as our choir leads us to pay apt tribute.
Please be seated. Thank you, parents, for taking the time out to be with us today. And now is a moment that A-level graduates have been awaiting. Yes, the stage is yours. You may take this moment to celebrate. In the meantime, I request our principal sir and vice principal ma'am to escort our dignitaries to the cafeteria for a spot of high tea. Parents of A levels, please feel free to join us at the cafeteria. Your children will be there shortly. I'll make sure of that. Other parents, you can collect your students from the rooms that they were allocated at the beginning of the evening. Thank you very much once again for being here. Samarth, this belongs to me now, I'm assuming. Vehicle number 55539, a Nissan. You are requested to please move your vehicle. It's causing a little bit of a traffic snarl. Nissan car number 55539.